And good morning to you. Welcome to the final day of the 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament live on Central Illinois Sports. We're at the Bluffs High School Gymnasium for the first of four contests today. It's the Consolation Bracket Championship as Greenfield, Northwestern, and Triopia go head-to-head. Alongside Jack and John Hull, I'm Charlie Hull. This is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. Consolation Championship. That means you lost last Saturday, you've been winning throughout the week, and you're looking to go 3-1 in the tournament. Both of these teams have a good squad. This is going to be a good matchup, and I think it will come down to the wire. I think that could be a common theme in our games throughout the day. We'll talk more about the rest of the schedule and this contest on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show following this timeout.
Are you looking to streamline your banking? Great Rivers Bank has just what you need with our streamlined checking and savings accounts. Earn high interest rates or get cash back on debit card purchases with your qualifying account. Plus, ATM fee refunds. Certain qualifications required. Call or visit our website today at www.greatriversbank.bank to get started. Great Rivers Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Before I started at DOT, it was like a real low point in my life. I just lost my house and I just wanted something to get myself back on my feet. I met a driver named John, and he was like, man, come to DOT. They'll pay for your school. They'll pay for your TDLs. I applied, and ever since then, I've been very grateful. Since I've been here, I've had the opportunity to save money to buy me a home within the next couple months. It's definitely been great. When my life needed direction, I took the wheel.
When it comes to financial planning, most financial companies focus on your income. At Northwestern Mutual, we focus on your outcome. That's why we know what it takes to succeed both on your balance sheet and in your life. It takes the right financial partner who looks at where you are and where you want to go and designs a financial plan to take you there so you can achieve the life you're after today and every day after. Focus on your financial outcome with Northwestern Mutual. Contact Sheila Davidsmeyer today at SheilaDavidsmeyer.nm.com. Northwestern Mutual is the marketing name for Northwestern Mutual Life Insurance Company and its subsidiaries in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Petty Construction and owner Joe Petty, specializing in commercial and residential roofing systems. They design, build new homes and additions and renovations to your home. Interior and exterior renovations are their specialty. Petty Construction and Joe Petty have the experience in building you are looking for. Call 217-779-6384 or on the web at joe.petty at pettyconstruction.com. Building your community one job at a time.
Your Jeep, truck, and SUV are only as good as the tires and rims they run on. On or off-road, go full throttle.
We welcome you back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Great Rivers Bank with locations in Pittsfield, Perry, Liberty, and Hannibal, here to serve the entire region with the best in banking services, close to where you live and always with you on the go at greatriversbank.bank. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The Greenfield Northwestern Tigers, well, they fell to Brown County back on the opening day a week ago, 63-51 the final. Beat Camp Point Central 55-45 on Tuesday and defeated Carlinville 59-54 on Thursday in the first upset of this 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament. Triopia was beaten by Calhoun on day one, 57-43, defeated North Green 58-46 on Wednesday, came back Thursday and beat Carrollton in a thriller 66-65 to arrive in this Consolation Championship. This game slated for a 12 o'clock start time. At 1:30, the 5th and 6th place game between the South County Vipers and the Porta AC Central Blue Jays. Then at 3 o'clock, Brown County and Calhoun will match up for the second time this season. And then at 6 o'clock this evening, the championship game of this 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament, Bluffs Edition, will feature the number 1 and number 2 seeds, the Rat Rockets and the Staunton Bulldogs. We've seen a lot of good games throughout the tournament. Some not as good, but a lot of pretty close contests over the last 2 days.
I think these last 4 games could all be dandies. Kids are coming in here kind of hungry. They played better than maybe they did in the first half of the season, in the first couple of games. And I think they want to go out of this really on a positive. They've already done the thing we talked about last Saturday, and that's playing in 4 games. So they need to be congratulated for that. And we were talking about the all-tournament team. Tough 10, boy, I'll tell you what, you make the all-tournament team this year, you're a pretty good player.
And a lot of good individual performances and team performances to go with it. And yeah, I'd say it's going to be a tough group to choose from. And out of 16 teams, whittling it down to 10 guys is always tough. But this year, one of the tougher ones for sure. I mean, you take a look at a kid like Avery Nethery, who's in the top 5 in scoring in the tournament, but he had one game where he only scored a handful of points. Does that affect him? You take a look at a kid like Nick Hamilton at West Central, whose team's not playing on the final day, but at the very moment, he leads the tournament in scoring total. So lots of things to shake out. I don't know, I like that they award kids for a good week of play, but really what you're looking for is team success. And even if you're in this consolation game, a chance to go 3-1 for the week, not too bad of a deal.
Nope, it's really just a pretty good, you know, some people go, well, consolation championship. I'm going to tell you what, you had to beat some decent people to get here, and you had to play against some really good people right off the bat. And as Joe Penbrook and I were talking about, kind of the luck of the draw, he said, Jack, I brought some more talented teams than this here, and we never played for a trophy, so we're pretty thrilled to be here today.
It is the Great Rivers Bank pregame show on Central Illinois Sports. We'll step aside here from some of the sponsors, helping to make coverage possible for you from the Winchester Invitational Tournament. Back with more after this.
Here at Little Jest, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jest Motors, serving our community since 1969.
At Eagle Valley Bank, we have many products and services to meet your needs. However, we don't have so many choices that you feel overwhelmed. We can customize your banking needs and develop a financial strategy that best fits your life. We offer 5 convenient full-service locations in Bluffs, Griggsville, Maridosia, Mount Sterling, and Pittsfield, and you can also bank online at eaglevalley.bank. Eagle Valley Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
1 in 8.
1 in 8.
1 in 8.
1 in 8.
I am 1 in 8.
1 in 8 women in the U.S. will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Our specialists in Quincy and Hannibal are here so you receive exceptional care, close to home. From industry-leading early detection technology to clinical research and oncology care, we're here to stop cancer from getting in the way. Blessing Health, with you every step of the way.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
One size fits all. That may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one-size-fits-all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Live coverage from the Winchester Invitational Tournament here at Bluffs. Always a week we look forward to, Jack. This Winchester Invitational Tournament this week has not disappointed at all. One of the strange things you see here on the final day, for the first time since 2014, the home squad not going to be in action, so that'll affect things a little bit, you would think, with maybe some of the folks who would come out and want to watch the Cougars play, but quite the run for the West Central Cougars squad over the last decade plus.
Yeah, they've been really dominant, and they had a state championship team. They won the tournament last year. After that, they've really done a lot of good things. And you put Riker Ford and Clevenger back out there on the floor, and they're probably playing today more than likely. But And it's the Winchester Invitational Tournament, Bluffs Edition, as KC called it yesterday. Thank goodness they can do that. And a lot of people need to realize you probably don't fix things in 11 or 12 months. So they're going to have to be planning on what's going to happen next year, too. But they'll have the tournament.
These two teams have been playing in this tournament for a very, very, very long time and have had a lot of success throughout the years. Greenfield, of course, was the final team standing in the area a year ago, playing in the Jacksonville Bowl Super Sectional. Triopia, a squad that has played in that contest a couple of times as well and have had a lot of success here at the tournament. But it's also two teams, Jack, that for a lot of years, they were football schools playing basketball.
And that's factual. And you look at like Triopia, for instance. They got a guy that's in MMA right now that's older but really having great success. They've had professional baseball players come from their school even when they didn't have baseball, which was interesting. And they were just Triopia, Concord, Chapin, and Orangeville for many years, now with Virginia and Murdocha Chambersburg. On the Greenfield side, guess what? Like I said to Joe, I remember Dan Poman telling me when they were just Greenfield, they had 78 boys in their school and 68 of them were out for football. And, yeah, they're just gridiron people.
When you take a look at the records overall in this tournament for these two squads, Triopia is a squad that, as Triopia, is 89-71. They've played 160 games coming into the tournament, so add a couple more wins onto that, obviously, and a one loss. And then Greenfield, Jack, as just Greenfield was 54-94, and Greenfield Northwestern 13-26. So they have not experienced a ton of success in their time here at the Winchester tournament. But the last few years, they've been one of the top teams.
They're kind of like Camp Point. Camp Point can have good teams, but Winchester tournament did not relate to it. One thing we have seen, though, is a lot of people propel themselves from the Winchester tournament to have a really good postseason if they end well here. We saw a Brown County team many years ago that was playing awful, played well in the Winchester tournament, went on and played in the Final 8 in the state of, or Final 4, I guess, maybe Final 8, up at Peoria. And Greenfield had never won a regional until last year, correct? And then they won a regional and a sectional and played in the super sectional in basketball.
I remember, I think they had won a regional at some point. It had been a long time. They never won a sectional, if I remember that correctly, or a sectional game in basketball. So, yeah, that definitely changed quite a bit a year ago. It's the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Crowd starting to trickle in a bit on this cold Saturday, late morning, early afternoon. Noon scheduled tip-off. We'll step aside here on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Back with more on Central Illinois Sports after this.
Griffin Signs and Time at 122 South 9th Street in Quincy is a full-service sign company that can complete any project, from fully wrapping your entire fleet of vehicles, digital signs, storefronts, to creating small banners and signs. The right and professional signage is the difference of getting the job, heading folks in the correct direction to find you, or creating a brand recognition for potential customers. Put the right signs in your customer's mind with Griffin Signs and Time. Call 217-228-7470. Best Systems Auto Sales, located at 802 West Washington Street in Pittsfield between Best Systems Car Wash and O'Reilly Auto Parts, is the place to go for your next pre-owned vehicle purchase. Check out our current offerings at our lot or on our Facebook page. Are you looking for something we don't have? Let us know, and we'll try to find it for you. Contact Best Systems Auto Sales, 217-939-7664.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. Arlo's not a boy.
Oh, boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield and Wildcat Car Wash in Barry keep your ride and even your pets looking their best while enjoying the easiest, most rewarding wash experience around, all while supporting your locally owned car washes. With the Touch4 Wash app now available for use at both locations, you can earn points towards free washes, unlock discounts, and pay and start your wash right from your phone. Plus, we've upgraded with our new chemicals to give you the best clean and shine yet. Follow us on Facebook to stay updated on specials and promotions. Wash smarter, shine brighter, choose Saki Car and Pet Wash in Pittsfield or Wildcat Car Wash in Barry today.
Cedar Lake Campground has been owned and operated by the Cranberg family for over 50 years. Located off of Highway 24 between Coatesburg and Camp Point, Cedar Lake Campground is a quiet family campground that you're sure to enjoy. With 60 RV spots with water and electric and our 5-acre lake, it's a perfect spot for a weekend spent fishing, spending time with family, and enjoying the great outdoors. Find out more about Cedar Lake Campground on Facebook or call 217-455-4602.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Are you planning on building? Let Pike County Lumber help. Whether it's big or small, we have everything you need. We carry all building materials like siding, roofing, cabinets, decking, doors, and windows, just to name a few. We also have plumbing and electrical supplies along with tools. From building your shop, your brand new home, or kitchen and bath remodel, Pike County Lumber is here to help. We're family owned for 3 generations. Pike County Lumber. For all your building needs, come see us in Pittsfield.
Hi, Jay Arnold here with Donahue's Barbershops and Family Hair Centers. You can find us in Pittsfield, 2 blocks west of Walmart, and Mount Sterling on Pittsfield Road, and on the south side of the square in Winchester. We have 6 full-time experienced barbers and cosmetologists to make sure you get the haircut you want. You never need an appointment because we only take walk-ins. Find us on Facebook. Stop by and see us at one of our 3 locations soon.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
It's Truck Month at Westtown Ford in Jacksonville, and we got a great selection of new Fords, 150s, 250s, and 350s. Pre-owned, we've got them, Ford, GMC, and Ram. Get your new truck at Westtown Ford, Jacksonville.
Welcome back on the Great Rivers Bank pregame show. Both teams finishing up their final warm-up shots. It's the Consolation Championship, Greenfield Northwestern, and the Triopia, Meridosha, Chambersburg, and Virginia Trojans here to kick off our final day of the 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament. A couple weeks from now, they'll start planning for the 104th Winchester Invitational Tournament. And one of the main guys in that whole planning process, Ken Colt, is getting ready to take the microphone and let the people know they're going to play the national anthem. When we come back, we'll take a look at the Farm and Home Supply starting lineup. Stay with us on Central Illinois Sports.
You finally found the perfect car in racing blue. You even got them to throw in the LED fog lights for free. Auto Owners insures your car because some people never learn to parallel park. That's simple human sense.
Ask Mid-State Insurance Agency in Pittsfield if Auto Owners make sense for you.
Keep going. More. No, stop!
Case IH has been in Innovators for over 30 years.
Case IH has, a great brand of equipment, various product lines from little tractors to big farm equipment.
Case IH is the only one that we've ever had, and it's definitely the customer service that we get from Case.
They're probably one of the top brands as far as it goes with innovation. Keeps growing our business as well, and we have great products and people behind it.
All around the country, all around the coast, people always ask, what do you like most? I don't want to brag, I don't want to boast, I just tell them we love beer.
Hi, yes, I'm a stack of jeans. Stay with me now. I've seen some things, well, mostly legs, but I've never seen a deal like this. Now through January 22nd, every single pair of pants at Farm and Home Supply is on sale. even me. I'm talking 5, 10, 15, 25 bucks off your favorite pair of pants. Ariat, Wrangler, Levi's, Dickies, tall jeans, work pants. I swear these will fit denim. Shop in-store or online at farmandhomesupply.com. Button this up before it's gone.
Time for the Farm and Home Supply starting lineups for you on Central Illinois Sports. First of all, for the visiting team, actually, let's start with the home team, the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. They're 7-9 on the season under head coach Joe Pembroke. They'll start at a guard, a 5'11 junior. That's Carter Murphy. At a second guard, he's a 5'10 junior, Rimby White. At a third guard, the 5'11 junior, Leighton Walters. And at the fourth guard spot, the 6' sophomore, Dean Lancaster. The lone forward in the starting lineup is the 6'2 sophomore, Briar Buell. Buell, Lancaster, Walters, White, and Murphy for Greenfield Northwestern. For the Triopia Trojans, 11-7 under head coach Hunter Stockton. They'll start at a guard, a 6' senior, Bronk Bogner. At a second guard, he's a 6' senior, Grant Fricky. Jack Parlier, the 6'3 senior in the starting lineup, wearing the number 11. Also Avery Nethery, the 6'3 sophomore, and the 6'4 senior at forward. That's Andrew Hobrock. Hobrock, Nethery, Parlier, Fricky, and Bogner for Triopia. Triopia will be the visiting team on the scoreboard here this morning, even though they are they're the 11 seed. Greenfield's the 12, but Greenfield's on the top of the bracket. Trojans and the visiting Columbia Blues.
I just wanted to show you that Nethery and Murphy are in that top scoring group, and but they got to get to 76 to catch Nick Hamilton.
All right. Yep. Greenfield will be in the home whites with the orange numbers and black trim.
8 points will get Murphy tied.
I thought something was wrong.
Nethery needs 18 to catch Nick Hamilton.
All right, we're ready to go here in the consolation bracket. That wasn't an earthquake. John just about knocked the camera off the bleachers. All the way to Winchester, almost. Wasn't him, it was just his right foot.
Well, pressure's on the guy throwing the ball up. Let's see if he can get her up straight.
Murphy will jump against Hobrock, and the tip is up and controlled by Triopia as we're underway here in quarter number 1. Bogner brings it across against the zone defense. Actually, it's a box and one.
Yeah, they're taking care of Nethery.
Here's Hobrock out top. He'll try a three. It's good. And it makes it a 3-0 Trojan advantage.
He's a first quarter guy.
Well, I mean, Nethery's a great player. Don't get me wrong. Just a sophomore. Could be an outstanding player at some point. But Triopia is not a one-guy show, so I understand maybe they want to run the gimmicky defense, but you better be really locked in at the other spots, as now the ball's stolen away by Parlier. First turnover of the game by the Tigers. Nethery into the front court. Has picked up the dribble, looks for an opening, gets it out between the circles to Hobrock. Bogner down low to Parlier. Shot fake and a bounce pass to Hobrock. Little high glass one-hander up and good. 5-0 Trojans on 5 straight points from Andrew Hobrock in the early going on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
He had 14 in the first quarter yesterday, or the day before, or whenever it was.
It was Thursday. Here's Buell on a turnaround shot in the paint, no good. Hobrock's got the board. Off to Bogner. Pushes the pace into the front court. Out top, Hobrock for a three. Mr. First quarter, has 8. .6:30 to play in the first. I don't know what he does before the game, but if he could take a little break in between the first and the second and at halftime and going into the fourth, man, he could be a kid that could put up about 40 the way he's played in these first quarters of this Winchester tournament.
Got to get the ball in Murphy's hand a little bit more if you're Greenfield Northwestern.
Here's a screen set here. Walters tries a long three, no good. Rebound goes off of the leg of Nethery and will stay on this end. Nope. It'll go off the leg of Nethery and head the way of Triopia.
I saw what you saw, and I was a little shocked because I thought Murphy got in there and bounced it off the Triopia player's leg.
Well,
we weren't that close.
Yep. Some people have better eyes. Wandering eyes. Right side with it, a three. Parlier caught a long two. A long two said his foot was on the line. It's 10-0. Hungry eyes. That's like lunchtime for us, John. And a whistle on a timeout. We'll pause as well. 5:41 to play in the first, and the Adams Fiber timeout. Triopia off to a hot start. They lead Greenfield Northwestern 10-0.
Are you short on time or budget, but your family is hungry? It's time for the Maya Authentic Mexican Restaurant in Pittsfield. Try the Maya Special, a crowd favorite. Delicious grilled fajitas, steaks, nachos Mexicano, salads in a tortilla bowl, the tastiest salsa and cheese sauce around, and the fastest service anywhere. You can afford it. It's the Maya Mexican Restaurant on Washington Street. Call ahead with your order and you can pick it up in the drive-thru, 217-285-4526. The Maya Restaurant in Pittsfield.
5:41 to play in the first. 10-0 Trojans off to a hot start here in this Constellation Championship game. They're perfect from the floor.
4 for 4, 2 for 2 from the three. Holbrook's got 8, and Parleur's got 2, and we thought he had a 3. What do we know?
He said his toe was on the line. Greenfield Northwestern took the timeout as they try to get things settled down a bit here. Murphy on the drive. Tough pull-up jump shot, and that's what Carter Murphy does best, just make tough shots like that.
He creates and creates and creates, doesn't he?
Joe Pembroke said, he was kind of our 7th or 8th guy last year. He just wasn't physically strong enough to play at the varsity level. He's worked on that and really has turned himself into a nice player. This ball out of bounds. Tipped by Walters, tipped by Parlier, off of him out of bounds, and it will be Tiger basketball.
That's Sarles boy from Rushville. It's a referee, and you can't get anything by him, can you? He's a good one.
Worked the state tournament a couple of times. Ed Alexander, Brian Daniel, our other 2 referees. Here's a 3 on the way by Murphy. Off the iron, no good. Buell run down the offensive rebound. Second chance opportunity here for the Tigers. White with the basketball. Gets it out to Murphy, glances up at the shot clock. 6 counting down here. He wanted a screen, 4-3, gonna get it to Buell. Hands it back to him, now to Buell on the pick and roll. Too late as the Tigers get the shot clock violation and the turnover.
I watched Buell set a pick, and it reminded me of Gabe Howard. When they set a pick, your teeth kind of come loose a little bit. It's a good one.
I'd say Briar Buell's about a 6'2", 245-pound athlete at this point.
Yes.
Solid young man. Here's a 3 on the way by Hobrock. Triopia's missed a shot now, and the rebound comes down to White. He'll work a long pass into the front court to Caden Roberts, who checked in after the turnover.
Bogner trying to slow Murphy down.
Here's Murphy for a 3, no good. Rebound batted around and off of Parlier out of bounds, and it'll be Triopia basketball. 4:10 to play in the half. Into the contest, we see young Mr. Nate Struby, also Sam Miller, the senior, for the first time for Triopia. Trojans basketball as they'll walk it into the front court against a 2-1-2 zone of Greenfield now.
Sam Miller's dad played on one of the better Triopia teams quite a few years ago. They had about 11 guys that could interchange.
Nethery with it. He'll work to the wing. Parlier finds Hobrock. He's still feeling it from the outside. Shot off the rim, no good. And the rebound pulled in by Greenfield Northwestern's Lancaster. Buell with it out front to Murphy. He'll set things in motion for the Tigers, trailing 10-2 in the early going. Gets a pretty solid screen from Buell. Out top, Rimby White, the lefty for 3, no good. Rebound run down in the corner by Caden Roberts on the offensive side. Tigers have it to Murphy out near the center logo. Looks to work against Miller. Good defense here. Now Lancaster going to try a step back 3, no good. Rebound pulled down by Hobrock for the Trojans. Works the outlet pass to Miller. He'll walk it into the front court. 3:05 to play.
We've been at 10-2 for a while.
Miller out front, looks for Nethery. He's looking to create a bit. He'll pull up for a 3 top of the key. It's good. Avery Nethery with a 3, and Hunter Stockton wants the timeout. We'll pause as well. 2:44 to play in the first on this Adams Fiber timeout.
I have to speak to you about something that is concerning me. Heard you and your mother talking about this Arlo fella.
You're dating someone?
Yeah.
Dad, Arlo's the name of the new security cameras that we got from our service provider. was not a boy.
Oh boy.
Ah, not a boy. Apparently, we just learned that it's a camera. Named after a boy. Why don't you name it Peter?
The official timeout sponsor on Central Illinois Sports, that's Adams Fiber, the hometown favorite for blazing fast internet. Whether it's game day or every day, Adams Fiber keeps you connected with the speed and reliability you need. Visit adams.net or call or text 217-214-3423 to join the winning team. Tigers with the basketball following the Trojan timeout. White out top for a three, and he'll find the mark from behind the arc. Rimby White's first bucket of the game cuts the Triopia lead down to 8. Free throw line. Parlier works it out behind the arc to Hobrock. His drive cut off. Looks opposite side. Nethery going to launch another three. It's not going to fall through. Rebound Briar Buell for Greenfield Northwestern. To White into the front court. He runs into Buell. Right side Murphy. Murphy on the spin move. Fade away Jay. Good. I don't think you'd like to play him in horse, Jack.
No, I don't think I could create what he does.
Well, I've seen you jump, that's for sure. Right sider's Parlier for a three, no good. Hobrock on the rebound. To Struby left side. He'll fire away for the long two. 15-7 Trojans. Shooting the ball well here in this first quarter.
Yeah, they are 6 of 10.
Now they try to enter the ball to the post, and Buell and a hot pass that time went out of bounds. Turnover on Greenfield. Bogner back in. Parlier sits down. The other side, Walters returns as Lancaster takes a chair for the Tigers.
Look around the crowd here. You know, you see something interesting. There's a lot of guys that their wives don't sit next to them. And throughout this area, only Paul Miller and Pam Miller sit next to each other. Paul's got to control Pam, I think.
Here's a drive-in shot up, no good by Nethery. He's bumped and fouled. Well, I mean, to be fair, your wife never sits next to you at a ball game.
She watches on TV. Oh, who
was on Buell.
Thank you. First free throw up by Nethery is good.
Tim Waters and Waters Concrete. They offer quality concrete for your new build, driveways, decorative patios, sidewalks, anything with concrete. Waters Concrete, ready to serve you. 309-252-1052.
Nethery 2 for 2 from the charity stripe. He's got 5. Your wife never sits next to you, and neither does John's.
Into the front court, Walters with it. 1:07 to play in the first. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard, Trojans have the 10-point lead. Walters fakes the three, got the man off balance a bit. Runner up as an air ball, though. Rebound. Walters was still standing on the in line when it kind of got batted back his direction, so it will be Triopia basketball.
I thought Walters was going to get a foul, but what you said was correct. I'll be darned.
Usually is.
Under a minute.
Tough being right so much, but somehow I find a way to persevere. 50 seconds to play in the first. Right side, Bogner, wide open three off the front of the iron, no good. Nethery's got the offensive board. Works it back to Bogner. He'll find Miller for a good look from the perimeter. Miller's shot too long. Offensive rebound, Hobrock to Struby. He'll give it to Nethery. Nethery's pull-up jump shot, it's no good. So 3 chances for Triopia, and this time Briar Buell secures the board for Greenfield. Shot clock turned off with 23 seconds to play in the first. Lob pass underneath to Roberts. Got the man off of his feet. Gets it to go.
His Roberts to the bucket.
10 seconds to play in the opening period. Nethery with 5. Crosses over, gets to the 3. Shot no good. Rebound batted around and out of bounds as the buzzer sounds. And 1 quarter in the books. It's Triopia 17, Greenfield Northwestern 9. Second quarter action your way next on Central Illinois Sports.
When the weather outside is frightful, fast and reliable internet is so delightful. And since you have so many devices to power, you gotta call, gotta click, gotta stop in to Cascom. Our whole home Wi-Fi will keep you warm and cozy. That means game nights, movie marathons, and video chats with family can all happen at once with 0 issues. This winter, don't let slow internet give you the blues. Call or click Cascom.com today.
Shireman Memorials has been serving the area since 2014 with local and affordable memorial and specialty items production. Jason Shireman has over 20 years of experience and is committed to providing his customers with the best experience. With expertise in sandblasting, carving, etching, and design, you will be dealing with someone who has the knowledge and experience to make a memorial your family can be proud of for generations. You'll find Shireman Memorials at 1135 West Washington Street in Pittsfield and online at shiremanmemorials.com.
Ready to start quarter number 2. Triopia the 17-9 advantage. Trojans have led by as many as 11 in the first quarter. And Greenfield will have the basketball to start the second period.
Greenfield Northwestern 4 of 11, 36%, 1 of 6 from the arc, 17%. Triopia 6 of 14, 42.8%, 3 of 10, 30%, and 2 of 2. They started out red hot, and they've kind of cooled off since.
Not a bad shooting percentage, though.
No.
At all. Here's Rimby White on a turnaround shot from the high post. No good. Rebound pulled down by Nethery for Triopia. They'll work into the front court. Bogner. Off to Nethery. Gets his feet set. Fires away from downtown. No good. Rebound, a battle for it between Buell and Miller. And they'll say Miller touched it last. It'll be Greenfield Northwestern basketball.
Let me see. Sam Miller and Briar Buell. That's quite a setup.
I don't think I'd try to arm wrestle him if I were Miller. Buell has it on the right side. Skips it over the top to Walters. Now White. Out front it is to Murphy. 7:15 to play in this first half. Ball underneath. A reach around pass. Roberts shot partially blocked and then clanged off the bottom of the rim. No good. Nethery has another board. Miller with the basketball for the Trojans. Distrubi on the right side. In the corner on the left now, Struby gets it back as the Trojans pretty good ball movement here. That's why they've gotten so many good looks from the perimeter. Nethery gets it with 10 on the shot clock. Right side to Parlier. Looking down low, Bogner. Back out to Parlier for a 3, and it's good. Jack Parlier from downtown. Makes it a 20-9 Trojan lead, tying their biggest lead of the contest on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard.
Parlier's just always good for a couple of threes in the game, isn't he?
He's real long and lanky, too, on that defensive side. He makes things tough. Trojans into a zone of their own now. Walters with it out front to Murphy. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Tigers have to go. 3, 2. Do they know how much time? Nearly turned over. Three-pointer from the volleyball line. No good by the Tigers. Here's a shot put up on the putback by Walters. No good. Buell gets the offensive rebound put back. And if you're Triopia, you can't be too happy about that sequence right there. You had the initial stop. You had a guy chucking a 3 from the volleyball line. You give up a rebound and then another for a basket. Bogner on the drive. Works it on the perimeter to Struby. He'll put it on the deck. Shovel it out Bogner. Parlier around the horn. Nethery. He'll drive middle. Kind of a wild shot, but he gets it to go. Avery Nethery another 2. And this ball now nearly stolen away. Walters able to corral it, though, for Greenfield. To Roberts. Turns and faces. Shot up no good. Buell on the rebound. Foul by Parlier. He'll shoot 2.
Buell's got his 4th offensive rebound. Parlier picks up his first foul. And his first foul against Triopia in the contest. Only 1 against Greenfield. Haven't had that whistle blow much. Buell has 2 points. 22-11. 5:13 left in the half. Ridgeline Sales Group LLC. First one no good.
Come out and enjoy the fun with your friends at Strikes in Pittsfield. They're open Monday through Thursday, 11 to 10. Fridays till midnight. Saturdays 4 to midnight at Strikes. Great menu options for you from the kitchen. That's Strikes. STRIKE. Z.
Try that Southwest burger with the jalapenos. It's a good one. Whew. Buell tries his second. Nethery sits down. His Holbrook back in. Buell makes the second free throw. He's got 3.
What do you have for a score right now, Jack?
22-12.
All right, that's what I have as well. Just wanted to be sure we were on the same page. Right side, here's a 3 on the way. No good by Parlier. Rebound, Fricky underneath. Works it in the corner. Ball knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Trojans on this end.
I still have 22-12. There they go. They got it.
The scoreboard will just put the free throw on the opposite side. They've got it fixed here, though. Here's a runner-up by Bogner, no good, but they'll say Buell bumped him, and he'll be called for the foul.
Buell's second, team first of the second quarter, just the second foul on Greenfield. One on Triopia. Nothing compared to the last game last night where there was a little more contact. Bronco Bogner's first one is up and good.
McCartney Storage, located on the north end of Pittsfield, a great place to store your boats, extra vehicles, RVs, and more. With affordable monthly rates, no reason to look anywhere else than McCartney Storage, 217-248-0011.
23-12, 4:52 left in the half. Bronco Bogner, second, and it's money.
A 12-point lead now for the Trojans.
They've done that a couple of times.
White with it out top. He's going to try the quick launch three. No good. Goes flying. He thought he might have been fouled, and the rebound pulled down by Nethery for Triopia. He's got it out front. Looks for the driving lane. Steps through the defense. Shot up blocked by Roberts. Goes off of him out of bounds, and it will stay with Triopia underneath.
Roberts held his ground quite well and kept Nethery from getting it to the basket.
I mean, Caden Roberts was a key player on the team for Greenfield that lost in the super sectional last year. Yep. He's a good player. Here's the ball now. Fricky just lost it on the way out of bounds, and a turnover on the Trojans is their second. Lancaster to Walters right side. It's a zone, but it's a little gimmicky as they're really always accounting for Carter Murphy. White at the free throw line, over to Murphy. He'll launch a three. It's good. Didn't account for him that time, so he'll knock down the deep three.
7 for him. He can shoot his team right back into it.
Well, that's when you've got to understand, if you're Triopia, that help side concept. Don't over-help when you leave a shooter like Murphy open. Here's Parlier now for a three, trying to answer. It's no good. A rebound on the offensive side, Bogner, and he'll be fouled by Murphy.
Flew through that time. Murphy's going to pick up his first foul, second team foul. Ball out of bounds.
Trojans to inbound. Hobrock the man to throw it in. And nearly a turnover. Still was in question there for a moment, but the Trojans do run it down. Nethery puts his head down, tries to go to the basketball, strip, stolen away. Into the front court, Lancaster. He'll drive in, little floater up, no good. On the rebound is Hobrock. Clears him out with the elbows.
5 boards for Hobrock to go with those first quarter points of 7.
Maybe even 8, right? Didn't he make a couple threes and a 2?
Yep.
On the right side, Fricky. I think he had the first 8, if I
Yeah,
remember right.
Nethery's got 7. I was looking at the wrong line.
Free throw line, Hobrock for 2. No good. What if they just told Hobrock it's the first quarter? Hey, go out there and play like it's the first quarter. Foul called on the Tigers here. That's Remby White.
Okay. Had to wait and see which side's 5 was the guilty party. Bronco Bogner will go back to the barn for just a little bit of rest.
Here's Hobrock on an inbounds. He'll put it up and in for 2. He's in double digits with 10 points. Lancaster to White at the free throw line. Looking for Walters left wing. Carter Murphy.
Roberts had his man pinned.
He really wanted the ball too. Here's White on a pull-up jump shot. It's up and good.
5 for him.
On the left side is Fricky. Drives in, kicks it back out. Parlier, top of the key, Miller gets reversed to Hobrock. To Nethery on the right wing, now Miller. Kind of a tough pass back to Nethery, able to handle it now. In the corner, Nethery. Everything happening on that right side of the court. Has to save it. 6 on the shot clock. Right side back to Nethery. Step back, 3, no good. Didn't catch rim. Put back Parlier, no good. And Roberts has the rebound for Greenfield Northwestern.
Not sure it wasn't a shot clock violation.
It was very close. I would agree. I'm not sure if it was off his hand or not when you called New York. Here's Rimby White on a turnaround shot, no good. And on the rebound, they're going to call a foul on one of the Trojans. They said they got a shove in the back of Roberts.
Holbrook's going to pick up the foul. It'll be his first. Team second.
Parlier sits down as Struby is back into the ball game for Triopia. Tried to feed the pass down low. Nethery tipped it away. Fricky stole it into the front court. I think that ball was tipped by Rimby White. Nope, was not. That'll be Greenfield basketball.
4 turnovers on Triopia, 4 on Greenfield Northwestern.
So a turnover for a turnover gives it back to Greenfield Northwestern. Tigers trying to cut into this lead in the last 125 of the first half.
Triopia fans were in the Christmas Carol mode. Do you see what I see? Well, no, they didn't see what he saw.
Here's a 3 on the way by Rimby White from the left side.
He adds it. He's got him up to 20, I should say.
And down to a 6-point lead.
White's got 8.
Miller with the basketball out front. Looking for Fricky in the corner. Back out top Miller. Less than a minute to play in this first half. Miller over to Nethery. Wide open 3, and he'll knock it down. There's the answer Triopia was looking for, and they expand the lead back out to 9. Lancaster on a drive. Caught deep in the baseline. Out to Murphy. Thought about the 3. Now he'll direct some traffic off the dribble. 30 seconds to play. Right side, Lancaster puts up a deep ball, and it's good, but it's just a 2 as his foot was on the line. 7-point contest with 18 seconds to play in the first half. Trojans have a chance to expand on their lead before the break. Fricky with the basketball, works it out front to Miller with 7. Now to Nethery. From NBA range 3, no good. Rebound batted around and loose as the buzzer sounds, and we head to halftime in the Little Jess Motors halftime show where the Triopia Trojans lead the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers 29-22.
Here at Little Jess, we value hard work, dedication, integrity, and leadership. We have a respect for heritage and tradition and believe in the pursuit of building legacies, breaking records, and putting forth award-winning results. That's why supporting schools and local teams is one of our favorite and most exciting parts of our business. For over 7 decades, we strive daily to use those same values as a foundation to meet our community's automotive needs and support our future generations. Little Jess Motors, serving our community since 1969.
Every day, banks touch every corner of our lives. They support us when we turn life's goals into accomplishments. Goals like opening a small business, buying a home, planting a crop, having a baby. From your first car to life after retirement, Central State Bank is there for all of your life's milestones. CSB is central to your banking needs. Visit us in Clayton, Kinderhook, Pittsfield, Pleasant Hill, and Quincy, or at csb123.com. Central State Bank wishes all of the teams well on the hardwood this week.
When you're ready to restock your pantry, go to Kay's Family Food in Camp Point, Illinois. Open 7 days a week, 7 a.m. through 8 p.m. Be proud, Camp Point area. Kay's Family Food is the only locally owned grocery store in Adams County outside Quincy. Delicious donuts daily, great lunch specials, fresh cut meats, fresh produce. Kay's Family Food are committed to the area and the school. When you support your local store, they can support you and your school and community. When you need to restock, think of Kay's Family Food, 593-6814.
For nearly 40 years, the Niebuhr Funeral Home has been serving our area with professionalism and compassion. This is our business, our hometown. You can be assured we take great personal pride in serving your family in your time of loss. We're locally owned. We're your friends and neighbors. We care about you and your family. Niebuhr Funeral Home, with locations in Pittsfield and Barry, serving our community with compassion and respect.
At Benson Financial Group, our first investment is you. Where are you today and where do you want to go? From spending time with your family, serving your community, or traveling to the places on your bucket list, your retirement plan should reflect what matters to you. Let's talk about how to get you there. Together, our team of advisors map your route and walk beside you through life's transitions, the good ones and the hard ones too. No matter where you are today, we will help you find the right path and stay there. At Benson Financial Group, we help you retire with purpose.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. A 29-22 lead for the Triopia Trojans on top of the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers here at the break at halftime of this consolation championship matchup.
Triopia's led all the way. They lead 29-22. They led 17-9 after a quarter. They pulled down 8 rebounds, has Greenfield, I should say. But Greenfield's turned the ball over 4 times. Nobody in real big foul trouble. Briar Buell has 2 single fouls on White and Murphy for Greenfield Northwestern. Triopia on the other side, they pulled down 12 rebounds, have 4 turnovers in the first half. 2 fouls on their team, 1 on Parlier and 1 on Holbrook. And that's all, folks. 29-22 Triopia. Little Jess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram halftime show. A break. We'll come back with individual scoring and shooting percentages after this.
Stotzi Automotive and Tire, located at 201 Adams Street in Camp Point, Illinois, is your local automotive repair shop. Whether you need an oil change, brake job, alignment, engine repair, or new tires, Stotzi Automotive is here with honest and competitive pricing. Call Reagan and his team today to schedule your appointment. 217-740-5010. That's 217-740-5010 for Stotzi Automotive and Tire.
Game Masters has your only indoor archery range. Come in and sharpen your skills at our 40-yard range. This state-of-the-art facility has over 30 3D targets and a virtual simulator. We offer hourly and daily rates along with monthly and annual memberships. Our memberships include range access from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. so you can come in and shoot at your convenience. Check out our Facebook page to find our membership options and discounts. Game Masters, we're passionate about the outdoors.
At Geared Up, we specialize in offering a diverse range of apparel, spirit wear for your favorite team, caps, custom embroidery items, and a whole lot more. We offer top-notch quality products and unique designs, all with a customer-centric approach. Your satisfaction is our top priority. Whether you're planning for a big event, needing apparel to support your favorite team, or want to showcase your business with a variety of products, Geared Up is here to make it happen. You'll find us just off the square in Pittsfield at WeGearYouUp.com or by calling 217-407-4515. Windows and entryways are one of the most accessible ways to enhance the security and visual appeal of your home or business. Pike County Glass takes immense pride in our role of making our community a beautiful place to live. We make sure to design and install with your needs at the forefront of our mind. After all, no great service is worth doing if your customers aren't satisfied. Pike County Glass promises to create the products that you've always wanted to have for your property. Call Pike County Glass, 217-285-4275, or visit PikeCountyGlass.com.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You've heard that phrase many times, and Rod Prentice in Pittsfield, your State Farm agent, is the guy you can count on to be your friend and neighbor in the insurance business. He has a complete line of insurance available for you from State Farm Insurance. You can reach him at 217-285-6930. Our family trusts Rod Prentice with all of our insurance needs. Stop by their office on Washington Street and see the girls in Rod Prentice, your State Farm agent, 217-285-6930.
Welcome back on the Little Jess Motors halftime show. Triopia holds the 29-22 lead here at the break, and John's got a look at your halftime stats.
In the first half of play, Greenfield shoots 8 of 25 from the floor, 32%, 3 of 10 from 3, 30%, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 50%. They were led in scoring in the first half by Rimby White with 8 points, Carter Murphy with 7, Dean Lancaster had 2, Caden Roberts had 2, and Briar Buell added 3 on a made basket and a free throw in the first half for Greenfield. For Triopia, they finished the first half shooting 10 of 25 from the floor, 40%, 5 of 17 from 3, 29.5%, 4 of 4 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring by 10 from Avery Nethery, 10 from Andrew Hobrock, 5 from Jack Parlier, 2 apiece for Nate Struby and Bronk Bogner in the first half to get to their 29.
Trojans have the 9-point lead at the break. We'll take our final timeout on the Little Jess Motors halftime show back at Bluffs following this timeout.
From bag to field to bin, Prairieland FS is your home for quality seed. We treat it right here at one of our local facilities, deliver it right to your farm, and then provide the propane to fuel your bins. Have confidence in what you're putting in your engine with our energy specialist. They're focused on maximizing power, fuel efficiency, and engine protection to keep you going. We're neighbors serving neighbors. Prairie Land FS, your leading supplier of choice.
It's time to be thinking about tax planning. You can count on Illinois FBFM for accounting, consulting, and tax preparation for farmers and businesses in Pike, Brown, and Adams County. Phone 217-593-7233. That's 593-7233. Illinois FBFM can take care of your farm accounting needs. Get your accounts in order for this tax season. Contact Jesse Shootman, Emily Matthews, and Kaylee Fessler. Illinois FBFM in Camp Point, working for you.
Our friend Tim Bass is the right choice for judge. He has a record of experience, and he's known to be fair. Tim's conservative values reflect our own. Please remember to vote Tim Bass on or before March 17th.
Press Yours on You and the Walker family are starting their 20th year of serving the Camp Point community and surrounding areas by helping businesses, schools, and families with custom solutions that stand out. For parents and students, get game day ready in our 1,400 square foot retail store, packed with spirit wear for 5 local high schools. Hoodies, tees, Letterman jackets, and accessories. We've got the gear you need to show your pride. Come see why Press Yours on You has been trusted for 20 years. Press Yours on You, right on Highway 24 in Camp Point. Find us on Facebook, and from our family to yours, thank you for supporting local.
Dear Western Grain Services Incorporated is proud to be Western Illinois' full-service feed and grain resource. DGS provides the knowledge, service, and products that will help you and your operation succeed. Our field staff covers Adams, Brown, Hancock, McDonough, Pike, and Schuyler counties and takes pride in making farm calls to work with you and provide the best nutritional program for your animal. Our full line of trucks and service locations can provide for a variety of your needs. Give them a call at 217-696-4461 or on the web at dearwestergrain.com. Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
Thanks to Little Chess, Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, for being our halftime sponsor, as always, on Central Illinois Sports. 29-22, Trojans of Triopia with the lead of the break. They'll have the basketball to start the second half with Bogner, Fricky, Hobrock, Nethery, and Parlier, their original starters. Countering for Greenfield, Murphy, Roberts, Lancaster, Walters, and White. Not to be confused with Walter White. Here's a drive in by Fricky right to the rim and in for 2. And gets the Trojans started off on the right foot in this third quarter. Here's a drive by Murphy. Quick by his man and up and in for another 2. Carter Murphy doing Carter Murphy-like things. So both teams score on their first possession. 30 seconds into the third quarter. Back to that 7-point game. Here's Nethery, missed the shot, got it back, put it up again, put it back one more time, won't fall. Roberts with the board, he's fouled by Hobrock.
Hobrock's going to pick up his second, first of the quarter. Roberts pulls down his second board of the day. It'll be Tiger basketball against the Trojans.
Murphy in those bright orange shoes out top. Works it to White. Looks for a driving lane here. Now down low to Roberts. They're going to call that an offensive foul on Carter Murphy. On the illegal screen.
Murphy picks up his second foul. Turnover is the 5th of the ball game.
Trojans have the chance to expand on this 7-point advantage. Nethery on the baseline. Trying to back in against Murphy. Kicks it out to Parlier. Parlier's 3. Nope, it's a 2 again. It's a long 2 at that. About 19-8. White with it out front. Let's everybody shape up here. Works off of the screen. Looks in the paint. Now Hobrock going to be called for shoving his way through a screen.
Quick third foul on Hobrock here in the third quarter.
Out of bounds underneath for the Tigers. Inbounds comes into Roberts. He's trying to get a shot up, puts it up and no good. Rebound pulled down by Parlier. Nethery. Free throw line, Bogner. He'll attack underneath. Runner up right hand, good. Bronk Bogner. He's got another 2 to make it an 11-point Trojan advantage. Flop pass comes into Roberts. He'll duck a shoulder a bit. Kick it back out to White for a 3. No good this time. And Nethery has the board for Triopia. To Fricky. He's left open. Thought about the 3. Instead gives it up to Bogner. Now Hobrock. Bounce pass to Parlier. Bogner gets it out top. He'll direct some traffic now. 18 seconds on the shot clock. Fricky, left wing 3 ball, no good. Nethery keeps it alive on the offensive side. He'll throw it out top to Hobrock. Kick to the wing and Parlier. To Nethery. Nethery has 10. Hobrock has 10 for the Trojans. Nethery crosses over. Little pull-up jump shot up and in for 2. And they'll have their biggest lead of the contest, and their coach, Hunter Stockton, wants the timeout. 5:22 to play in the third on this Adams Fiber timeout. Trojans leading the Tigers 37-24.
Damon Plumbing, serving all of Pike County and the surrounding area with quality residential and commercial plumbing services. Damon Plumbing offers septic installation, drain cleaning, new water lines, remodel work for your home, or if you're planning a new build, make sure you include the Damon guys. To get it right the first time, Braden, Doug, Corby, and the Damon Plumbing crew can take care of you. Call Braden at 217-491-5415 or Doug at 217-617-2318. Damon Plumbing, recommended by our family for your family.
5:22 to play in the third. Triopia called the timeout after they made a bucket on the Adams Fiber timeout. Tigers of Greenfield Northwestern have the basketball on the attack. Lancaster has picked it up out front to Carter Murphy. Somehow got that foot to stick to the hardwood here at Bluffs and not travel. Right side, Lancaster's 3 is good.
5 for him on the day.
Here's a ball now knocked out of bounds by the active hands of Dean Lancaster. He's just a sophomore for this squad. Very energetic kid when he's on the court.
Caden Roberts and Aiden Williams are only seniors.
Pass down low to Hobrock in the corner. Nethery for a 3. It's no good. Rebound. Struby's over the back.
Struby will pick up his first foul, third team foul.
Sam Miller will check back into the game. He'll sit down Fricky for Triopia.
You know, as you look at Triopia and you think about the 3 schools coming together, it takes some real workmanship for coaches to be able to put kids together in those short practices you have during the week from 3 different places and really build those relationships you need. And Triopia's done a pretty good job of it.
That and the internet, I'm sure it doesn't hurt. Here's a block shot by Nethery and a rebound. He'll push it into the front court. Left side, Bogner for a 3. And it's good. I think that might have been one of those shots Hunter Stockton went, no, good shot. Bogner having a nice day. He's got 7.
Nethery up to 7 boards, too.
Lancaster, bounce pass down to Buell. He'll work against Parlier. They're going to call that a flop and give him a flop warning. He says, sir, let me explain something to you. I don't want to stand in there and actually have Briar Buell run me over, okay?
Sir, did you see that truck that almost ran over me? That's what he said.
You're taking away one of my strategies. I object. Why? It's damaging to my case. On the left side, Struby for a 3, and he'll connect. The sophomore with another triple.
Look at him.
Back-to-back 3s by the Trojans, and they have their biggest lead of the contest right now on the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Murphy with it out front. On the crossover, his defender goes flying. And an offensive foul going to be called as Roberts never got set. And he'll be called for the illegal screen.
His first, team second. Okay, when the other kid went down there, is it a flop warning that goes to the team?
That's just the individual.
Ah, so everybody gets a flop.
You think that was a flop?
Yeah.
I thought he just lost his balance.
He might have got help from a couple of those big boys.
Struby on the wing left side, bounces to Nethery, into Parlier. Backside over to Bogner. Good ball movement. And the Trojans with another bucket.
See how that short corner you always talk about really paid off.
Murphy with it on the right side, looking down low to Buell. Double team comes his way, tries to spin through it, and somebody got him on the arm. And that somebody for Triopia was Bogner.
Bogner's first, team fourth.
3 minutes to play in the third. As Triopia will bring into the contest for the first time of the day, Anthony Treadway, and Greenfield Northwestern wants a timeout. We'll pause as well. 3 minutes to play in the third. Triopia 45, Greenfield Northwestern 29.
Welcome to Douglas Automotive and Tire, your expert truck and car repair center in Pittsfield, Illinois. We provide full service from oil changes to new tires and everything in between. Contact us today to schedule service. We're located at 303 West Jefferson Street in Pittsfield, Illinois. Call 217-922-0064. That's 217-922-0064. Britton and the gang know cars, and if you need repairs, call Douglas Automotive today for all your repairs.
Sports families, come check out Central Valley Sports, the new facility in town. Located 3 miles south of Winchester at 520 Winchester Glasgow Road. Batting cages, pitching mounds, pitching machines, and more. Open to all ages and skill levels. The facility is available for team rental, individual membership, and family memberships. Be sure to check out the Central Valley Sports Facebook page for more information and stay up to date on individual lessons and camps offered throughout the year.
Timeout by Greenfield Northwestern. They're facing their largest deficit of this contest here with 3 minutes to play in the third, as Joe Pembroke and his staff look to make some adjustments for this Tiger squad. Roberts to Murphy. Turnaround shot up and in. And he really elevates on that jump shot, doesn't he?
11 for him, yes, sir.
Free throw line, Nethery with the basketball. He'll back his way in. A little up and under, blocked by Roberts. Nethery, though, sticks with it, gets the offensive rebound and the putback.
14, 8 boards.
White on the right side, out top to Murphy. Quick launch, three, can't get it to go. Roberts has the offensive board. He leans back, won't fall. Buell with another offensive rebound. He'll put it back up and in.
Buell's got great hands.
Yeah, he does. Soft hands. And a real nice soft touch with this shot. Out top, Treadway for a three. It's no good. Rebound batted around into the hands of Carter Murphy. Buell out front. Looks in the paint to Roberts. Pass knocked away here by Nethery as he and Roberts take a hard spill to the court. It'll be Greenfield Northwestern basketball. White to throw it in, gets it into Roberts. And they're going to be White on a violation that he didn't come directly in bounds, that he used the out of bounds area to run in, and called for the violation here and a turnover on the Tigers.
I'll be darned. I didn't think Roberts was that close to the baseline.
Here's a shot put up, no good. Rebound pulled down by Roberts for Greenfield to White. He'll lob it up front, looking for Lancaster. Through his hands and out of bounds, and a turnover. We'll give the ball right back to the Trojans.
Greenfield's 7th turnover, 3 in the second half. Triopia has not turned it over in the quarter.
Triopia's Miller. Out to Bogner. Bogner on the drive, shot up no good. Rebound on the play, pulled down by Carter Murphy. Murphy just inside the arc. He'll stop and pop and hit the long jump shot.
He's got to start feeling it if they're going to come back.
47-35. Here's a three by Parlier in transition, no good. But an offensive rebound for Strube. He'll put it out front to Treadway, going to try another three, and this time he connects from distance. Anthony Treadway showing he's not afraid to knock him down from the perimeter. Here's Buell, drives inside, gets called for the offensive foul as he and Treadway bang off of each other. Treadway draws the charge.
You knew that it was going to get called like that just because of the action of it. Good call.
Bogner sits down. Into the contest for Triopia is Grayson Embley.
Joe Penbrook's telling Brian Daniel, we teach people that in Greenfield. We like contact.
Also, maybe the group of officials sitting right behind the bench, too. Left side with it is Embley. Gets it to Strube. Trojans have a 15-point lead in the basketball. 20 seconds to play in the period. 12 on the shot clock now. Left side, Embley for a three. Good. Trojans hot from the perimeter. They've flipped the score around, 53-35, and a big third quarter for Triopia. Murphy with it to White. White with one. Will they get a shot off? He will. It's no good off the side of the iron, and we head to the fourth with Triopia leading Greenfield Northwestern 53-35.
United Community Bank has been serving our community in banking since 1973 and is a proud member of the Pittsfield Strong United community. UCB brings you the latest banking technology, security, and convenience you expect, delivered with friendly local service you deserve from your community bank. UCB invites you to stop in for a visit at No. 1 Professional Plaza in Pittsfield, or you can find them online at ucbbank.com. United Community Bank, the leader of community banking, member FDIC, equal housing lender. Sign up for a Saki Rewards debit card. The caring and experienced professionals at Hamilton Funeral Homes are here to support you through this difficult time. We offer a range of personalized services to suit your family's wishes and requirements. You can count on us to help you plan a personal, lasting tribute to your loved one, and we'll carefully guide you through the many decisions that must be made during this challenging time. You're welcome to call us at any time of the day, any day of the week. Visit our funeral home in person or on the web at hamiltonfuneralhome.com. Call 217-593-6517.
Ready to start the fourth quarter of play. 53-35, Triopia the lead. Greenfield will have the basketball, and they've got their work cut out for them after a big quarter by the Trojans.
Yeah, that was a 24-13 quarter. 20 of 44, Triopia 45%, 9 of 26 from the arc, 34%, 4-4 from the free throw line. Greenfield 16 of 37, 47%, 4-14, 28.5%. 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Murphy's got 13, Nethery 14 on the other side. Nethery's got 8 boards.
Lancaster with the basketball for Greenfield Northwestern as we start this fourth quarter of this consolation championship contest. Murphy on the drive, in for another 2.
I'm going to the basket. I just want to tell you that. What are you going to do about it? There's not much anybody can do with him. He just needs some help.
He's been in double digits every game. Here's a pass now knocked away. Roberts on the floor up after it, but ran into the sideline.
What a hustle by him, though.
Looks like he needs to tie a shoe here, possibly. Anybody going to notice it? Nope. Here comes Hobrock back into the game. Sam Miller also returns, as does Nethery.
I think we'll see Caden Roberts play some football at IC. He's willing to put in the work.
Hobrock to Nethery. Spin move, little up and under. Nice move. Couldn't finish at the basket, though, and the rebound down to Buell.
6 boards for him, 4 of them or 5 of them on the offensive side.
Lancaster, that ball was kicked, and it will be called.
In fact, he's got 7 boards, 5 of them offensive, does Buell.
We'll wipe up a little perspiration there from the floor. And it'll be ball out of bounds for the Greenfield Northwestern Tigers. Murphy at the free throw line. Fadeaway shot there, too short. Rebound pulled down by Parlier. Miller with it on the wing left side. Works it to Nethery. Nethery's had just 4 points here in the second half, but his squad expanded on the lead. Here's Hobrock on a turnaround shot up and good. They had a big third quarter scoring-wise and was really pretty balanced scoring all the way around.
Kept bringing people off the bench and shooting threes.
Here's Murphy coast to coast with another drive and a 2.
Who's got time to look down when he's on the drive?
Murphy with 14 points now.
I've got him for 17, honestly.
Call it 17.
Guess we'll see.
Here's a reach-in foul now. Dean Lancaster will be called for this one.
His first, team fourth.
Roberts will sit down as Rimby White came back into the game for Greenfield.
How many do they have for White? I can't see that whole board.
8.
That's what I got.
Underneath Hobrock. In the corner it goes to Struby. Out top Miller. Miller on the drive in. White with the block. Rebound to Buell to Murphy. He's full speed ahead into the front court. Off the window, in for another 2. Carter Murphy. It's like he shot out of a cannon here, man. He's just so fast. .550 to play. Miller in the corner. Looks down low now to Hobrock into a double team. Back out of it to Miller. On the right side, Parlier hands it to Nethery. Nethery on the spin move underneath. Goes through 2 guys. Shot up no good, but a blocking foul called. And Avery Nethery will shoot a pair.
Briar Buell's going to pick up his 4th, or did they call it him?
Yep, they called it on Buell.
Yep, okay. 15 foul. Nethery free throws. 5:34 left, 55-41. First one no good by Nethery.
The Riverbank Bar and Grill, located on the banks of the Illinois River in Florence, Illinois. The Riverbank is your go-to place for great food, cold drinks, and fun with friends. Check them out on Facebook for their daily special. They're open this weekend for you tonight until midnight, tomorrow 11 to 8.
Second one up is good by Nethery. He's got 15.
15-point game. 5:25 to play. First of 4 contests for you today. Here's White for a 3 left wing, no good. And the ball will go out of bounds, and it will be Trojans basketball. Trojans came out shooting the ball hot early on, and they really continued that good offensive flow in this game. Nethery to Parlier. He'll drive inside to the left hand, up and in for 2.
Somebody taught him that left hand years ago, and it's paying off.
He's approaching double digits.
He's got 9. That's the guy.
I'd call that approaching.
I'd say he's all over it.
Murphy, 3, top of the key, way short this time. Rebound saved in by Lancaster, but he said, I saved it in, I can't go grab it myself, and Nethery takes it away. Into the front court, Parlier. Bounce pass down to Fricky, who puts it up and in for 2. Nice transition game by the Trojans.
Fricky with 4.
And with 4:25 to play, the Trojans just keep on building on this lead. On the Ridgeline Sales Group scoreboard. Now Lancaster has down to a knee. He'll save it alive to White, whose pull-up jump shot is short. Fricky's got the board for Triopia. He's quick with it into the front court. Goes in against Roberts. Shot up is good. They're going to call that a block on Roberts. And 2 there for Fricky. He'll get a chance at the and 1.
6 for him. Roberts will pick up his 2nd foul. Parlier's going to sit down. Into the game comes Nathan Ayers. Fricky looking to complete the 3-point play and can't get it done. Rebound Hobrock.
Out it goes to Bogner. Ayers, the new man into the game. Here's Nethery on the run, up and in for 2.
17.
Here's a ball now knocked free on the floor after it. Bogner on the dive, still working hard, even though his team's got this great big lead. Out there making the little things go right. Ayers on the three. It's off the mark. Rebound pulled down by White. He'll bring it across for Greenfield Northwestern. Spin move, puts one up and can't get it to go. Murphy's got the board. He'll put it back up, no good, but fouled. And Carter Murphy to shoot two. Looked like that was Nethery on the foul.
It'll be his first, team fifth. First one, no good by Carter Murphy.
Damon Emmerich at Great Rivers Bank here to help you with your next auto, residential, or commercial loan. Give Damon Emmerich a call, 217-285-4404.
Got Murphy for 16 now. I'm thinking that's correct. Did a little addition and subtraction. Carter Murphy, second attempt, good. Now he's got 17. (64-42). Big lead for the Trojans. 3:15 left. On the side with the ball is Beck. Spins a couple of times, looks to the left, gets it to Ayers, back to Beck. Looking down low, can't find anybody. Now gets it on the right elbow. Back out, shot up for three is no good by Beck, and the rebound comes off the other way. And that's to Grinke.
Taggart Grinke. A Tiger named Taggart. Here's a turnaround shot. Sheets puts it up and in for two. And they'll give Aiden Williams a chance to tie a shoe. Tell you what, I like Aiden Williams. He's one of two seniors on this team. The kid does not play very much, but you watch him on the bench, he is the most engaged man in the game the entire time.
That's something that's almost a lost art, isn't it?
It is.
Good for him.
Free throw line with it is Treadway. Out front to back. On the wing, here's a three by Van Meter, no good. Rebound pulled down by the Tigers. That's Coffey. Taze Coffey. Here's Williams for a three. Nearly banked it in. Rebound will go out of bounds and stay with the Tigers here. So you've got a Taze and a Taggart on the floor right now for Greenfield.
Taggart, I would say, right?
Taggart, yeah. Taggart and Taze. I like it. Hey, folks in Greenfield just didn't mail it in with the same old boring names, okay? Briar Briggs, Taggart, Taze, Layton, Rimby. I like the variety. Here's a pass into the front court. Pretty fine. Shot up no good by Embley. And the rebound is into the hands of the Tigers, and into the front court quickly is Grinke. On the right side, Coffey. Now a ball stolen away. Taken away here by Logan Van Meter. Larceny in the layup. Missed it off the bottom of the iron. And the rebound, Aiden Williams. Williams brings it toward the front court on the dribble. Pulls it out on the right side. That's to Coffey. Back to Williams. 1:37 to play. Williams, deep three, no good. Rebound put back up and in for Sheets. Sheets has his second bucket of the game. Van Meter with the basketball on the left side. Out front. Gets it back now, puts up a three, no good. Sheets has the rebound for Greenfield. Williams. Kicks it on the right side, Grinke. Out top, Drake Smith. Drake's a pretty tall young man. Over to Sheets. Sheets' pass is a little wide of the intended target and goes out of bounds. A turnover on the Tigers.
They list him at 6 foot, but I'm going to say he's grown since the season started if he was 6 foot then.
Here's a three, no good for the Trojans. Rebound batted around. Down low, they'll work it in to Mueller, who will put it up and in for two. Clay Mueller with his first basket of the ball game. And with less than 35 seconds to play, the shot clock has been turned off in this consolation championship matchup.
You got 66-48, don't you?
I got 66-46. Here's a three by Williams, no good. And the rebound out of bounds. It'll be Triopia basketball. 15 seconds left. Trojans will bring it into the front court. I think they'll just hold this one out, as what Hunter Stockton's telling his team. Triopia moves to 12-7 on the year. Greenfield drops to 7-10. And we take you to the Logan Ag post-game show, where we'll have final stats and name our player of the game next.
At Logan Agri-Service, we understand your success starts from the ground up. That's why we've been your trusted partner in agriculture since 1962. From top quality seed and cover crops to fertilizer, crop protection chemicals, and petroleum products, we have you covered. At Logan Ag, we take pride in providing you quality products at competitive prices with service that exceeds expectations. Call us today at 1-800-LOGAN-AG or visit loganag.com.
Sugar and Smoke, located on the west side of Pittsfield, offers the most delicious barbecue, ribs on the weekends, nachos, pony shoes, pork, chicken, and brisket. Reuben's so big, just ask for a box. Try the freezer meals by visiting their Facebook page. Wednesday through Saturday, 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. Loaded baked potatoes, appetizers, delicious desserts. Don't wait, grab the gang and head to 1258 West Washington in Pittsfield. Call 217-922-0067. Sugar and Smoke, the talk of the area.
While other banks see data, at Farmers State Bank, we see the lights on in your office when you're working late, your family cheering in the stands, and the dreams you're working toward. That's why our financial guidance isn't one size fits all. It's shaped by real conversations, real understanding, and a genuine interest in your success. When you thrive, we thrive, and so does our community. If you're ready for a bank that truly knows you and supports what you're building, we'd love to help. Visit us at one of our locations or at farmerstate.com, where your dreams take center court.
One size fits all, that may be all right for an adjustable belt or cheap sunglasses, but when it comes to your financial needs, no one wants a one size fits all strategy. Derek Harris is your Pike and Adams County area Edward Jones financial advisor. Derek Harris's most important goals are yours. That's why Derek will take the time to understand your needs so he can recommend personalized strategies with your goals in mind. Contact Derek Harris today at 217-222-7173. Knowing you, that's how Edward Jones makes sense of investing. Member SIPC.
Welcome back on the Logan Ag post-game show. Final on this one, a 66-56 win for the Triopia Trojans over Greenfield Northwestern to claim the consolation championship of this 103rd Winchester Invitational Tournament.
17-9 after one quarter. Triopia 29-22 at half, 53-35 after three, 66-46 at the end. Triopia led it from beginning to end. No lead changes in the ball game. Greenfield 21-49. 42%, 4 of 18 from the arc. That is 18%, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. Led in scoring by Carter Murphy, 17. 4 for Rimby White, 8 for Rimby White, 5 for Lancaster, 4 for Caleb Sheets, 2 from Caden Roberts, 5 from Buells, who added 8 boards on the day. Triopia 26 of 59, 44%. 9 of 30 from the arc, that's 30%, 5 of 6 from the free throw line. They pulled down 22 rebounds, had 5 turnovers, only 1 in the second half. Nethery was 17, 12 for Holbrook. Clay Mueller had a late 2, 9 for Jack Parlare in the game. Fricky added 6, 5 points for Nate Struby, and 9 points for Bronk Bogner. Final 66-46.
Time to name our player of the game, presented by Edward Jones financial advisor Derek Harris. Financial investments are important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, parents, and mentors. Derek Harris, your Edward Jones financial advisor, understands this, and that's why Derek Harris, the proud sponsor of the player of the game on Central Illinois Sports. And another big day by the sophomore Avery Nethery. He's our player of the game in this contest as the Trojans defeat Greenfield Northwestern by a 66-46 final. We'll step aside for a brief break. When we come back, the 5th and 6th place game, South County and Port AC Central. We hope you'll join us then for another Central Illinois Sports presentation.